Hey everyone, it's your boy Koy. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I am excited and so grateful to be right here with you today so we can give each other some good vibes. Let's dig in and dig deep if we have to start this week strong. Speaking of deep, way beneath the surface of one of the Great Lakes, researchers discovered a ship that had been missing for 128 years. Officials from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, solved the mystery in conjunction with the Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary. The Ironton, a 191-foot wooden schooner barge, sank after colliding with another ship in Michigan's Lake Huron in 1894. The other crew survived, but 5 of the 7 crew members of the Ironton did not. The ship was actually first noticed with cutting-edge technology back in 2019, and it is in remarkable condition, standing upright with all 3 masts still intact, thanks in large part to the cold, fresh water of Lake Huron. Officials kept the discovery a secret until all documentation of the wreck was complete. That way, no divers could potentially disturb this piece of history. But now, there may soon be federal and state permits allowing divers to go explore what lies deep beneath the surface. Up next, we have an update on one of our CNN Heroes. Every year, our CNN Heroes event honors individuals who create positive change and make extraordinary contributions to humanity. One CNN hero, Teresa Gray, is a nurse from Alaska who takes small teams of volunteer medics to humanitarian crises all around the world through her nonprofit, Mobile Medics. Well, 2 days after she heard about the tragic 7.8 magnitude earthquake which impacted Turkey and parts of Syria, Teresa was on a plane on her way to Turkey to help. Here's a feature on how Teresa's work in Turkey is helping people recover from a disaster that took the lives of more than 40,000 people in the region.
Hi, Yuri. Came to do your leg.
Alaska nurse Teresa Gray and her nonprofit Mobile Medics International have responded to dozens of humanitarian disasters since 2017, providing free medical care and comfort to more than 30,000 people around the globe. Last December, she was recognized as one of the year's top 10 CNN heroes.
Being named a CNN hero was amazing. It was like the Oscars of humanitarian work.
Please join me in honoring CNN hero Teresa Gray.
It got us exposure internationally. It brought in donations. So now we can go where we're needed, when we're needed.
Thousands are dead after a powerful earthquake topples buildings in Turkey and Syria.
So as the devastating impact of this tragic earthquake became clear, Teresa immediately mobilized to head to Turkey.
I need some 10cc syringes. It's pretty frantic leading up to a mission. We like to get in as soon as possible. So we'll be on the ground about 72 hours post-earthquake. Okay, so this bag is ready to go. Making sure we have the right equipment, the right medications. We have enough medications and supplies for hundreds of patients, from a trauma dressing to a Band-Aid or a Tylenol to antibiotics. This mission will be completely self-sustaining. The buildings have been substantially damaged, so you can't stay inside, it's too dangerous. So it's wintertime in Turkey. Yesterday it was 5 below, so we're gonna be sleeping in a tent, eating MREs. This is not gonna be a good time. I've got 11 sort of dinners, and I've only got 2 breakfasts. I get hyper-focused. If I get there and I forgot to pack it, you're not running to the store. You need to make sure that you've got everything you need. We have to be really careful not to cross the border into Syria. When I put a team together, we need to do a Zoom call prior to the mission so we're all sort of on the same page. My goal is to find where we can do the greatest amount of good for the most people in the time that we have. We need to find a safe place to be. What if somebody forgot their sleeping bag? We don't speak the language, so I need to find some interpreters. So these are the things that run through my mind as I'm getting ready to go to the airport. There's just a whole lot going on.
By February 9th, just 3 days after the earthquake, Teresa had landed in Turkey and connected with her team. They soon headed to Hatay province, to the town of Samandag.
This is beyond destruction. This is apocalyptic.
They got right to work.
I'm here on the streets of Samandag. We're doing mobile clinics, and all the people are living here in these tents now because the buildings have either fallen down or about to fall down. There is no in between. Everything is damaged beyond repair. So we go street to street to street, and we stop at these little tent cities. Here's Katie, another one of our translators, who's explaining to the crowd how we do things.
Currently we've got 2 lines going, people that have got either chronic or acute problems that want to be dealt with.
We're seeing earthquake injuries, lacerations. Did something fall on him in the earthquake? Yesterday we saw a child who had been trapped in the rubble from the knee down for well over 12 hours. We're seeing coughs, colds, flus from living together. Whatever it is they need us to look at, we will. But this is what we do every day. Then we go back, sleep in our car, get up the next morning and do it again.
They treated hundreds of people during their mission, and their interpreter, KT, became an essential part of the team.
KT is the one who brought us to this neighborhood and showed us where the need was.
Every sick people we went, they told me, say them thank you. It's really good for us because we can't go any doctor, we can't see any doctor, we can't go any hospital.
And though KT's family had taken refuge in a greenhouse,
So 15 people live in here. This is where they're gonna live for the foreseeable future.
they adopted Teresa's group as their own.
This is my new Turkish mama. And these people have taken us in, and they've allowed us to stay on their property, and they've given us tea and coffee. Tell her that we are so grateful for her.
Another reminder that even in desperate times,
You're welcome.
humanity can shine through.
I know. I'm so sorry.
10-second trivia. Which of the following birds is not the name of a major professional sports team? Pelicans, penguins, parrots, or ducks? Between the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLS, and MLB, not one team is named the Parrots. Today's story getting a 10 out of 10, a pair of parrots pestering players in the middle of a softball game last week. And we're talking full-on invasion here of a college game between Bradley University and Gardner-Webb. Feathers flying, umpires ducking, and as far as whether or not they found out where they came from, well, here's CNN's Jeannie Mose with more.
They took the field, causing a flap.
There are multiple parrots on the field.
2 to be exact, delighting
Just gorgeous birds.
and freaking out the women's softball players at the University of Central Florida's field, causing an umpire to duck.
Rain delay, yes, but parrot delay?
That's absolutely a first.
Chad Steers was the home plate umpire.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh!
When one of the parrots made a home on his shoulder.
I felt the wind from the wings and a gasp from the crowd.
Let's go to the replay.
One just landed on the umpires.
Chad was so unfazed, he pretended to put on his mask as if to resume the game with a parrot on him. When he tried to touch the bird, the parrot retreated to the other shoulder. Who are these mystery birds?
Tiki's the one who eventually got tired and decided to land on the umpire.
Megan Brown owns Tiki and Lilu. She was letting them fly free behind the stadium. They always come back.
Hi, baby.
During our interview, the parrots dislodged her glasses, attacked the lens and pecked it,
Hi, Lilu.
and perched on Megan's head. She says she's a little surprised Tiki didn't nip the umpire when he touched him, but Chad loved Tiki.
It was just a great moment.
After about half a minute, one of the grounds crew lured the bird to him and escorted Tiki out. The umpire's co-workers teased him.
Today, and this is sitting on my desk,
Who cares about calling balls and strikes when you're the target of a bird strike?
Apparently, that parrot thought it was landing on the shoulder of an umpire. Special shout out today going to Camden, New York. Camden Middle School. We see you. Thanks for subscribing and commenting on our CNN 10 YouTube channel. Some Motivation Monday for you. Remember, there's no momentum like momentum. So dominate today, and we'll try to keep it that way moving forward. We'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm Coy Wire, and we are CNN 10.